한국에 와서 느낀
문화의 차이
딱 알려줌.
딱 알려줌.
안녕하세요.
저는 영국에서 살다가 한국에 온 지 5년 차인 마크입니다.
저는 미국에서 살다가 한국에 온 지 1년 차 테일러입니다. Yeah.
Compared to England, the transportation is very, very different in Korea. Is that true for you as well, Taylor?
I'm from Minnesota. People don't really use public transportation where I'm from because it's not as convenient. A couple of things that I really like about the transportation in Korea is transferring between subway lines is super easy. Or if you want to get from like the subway to the buses, that's super easy. Just use one card.
Yeah, it's really affordable, it's really convenient. The subway in London costs way more than Korea. So there is basically no aircon, so those rush hours get so sweaty and so hot.
Is there Wi-Fi?
No, definitely no Wi-Fi, especially there's definitely no data.
So then what do you do?
Read a book?
Okay. My turn.
Your turn. So yeah, how different apartments and houses in Korea compared to the US?
One is the floor heating.
Oh, I love the floor heating.
Yes, in the US, it's like, if it's an older apartment, it's like a radiator. It takes a really long time to heat the apartment up, and you basically have to like cuddle next to the radiator. But in my apartment here in Korea, it's floor heating. I have 2 cats, and they love to like lay on the floor when it's colder out.
And one of the things I noticed as well is just how different the bathrooms. In England, the shower is very separate from the rest of the bathroom.
Yes.
I actually prefer it now. It's way easier to clean the bathroom. It's way easier to get all the chores done on time.
I've recently learned about is you bump into someone.
Yeah.
In America, you usually say like, sorry about that, like my bad. I never hear anyone say like, 죄송합니다, sorry. They pointed out like they do say sorry, they bow their head, that's an apology. Now I see people all the time and I try to do the same thing.
Yeah, it's interesting just how there's like slight manner differences, but you get used to them quite quickly, I think. Something I was a little bit surprised by was I was walking behind someone and then they just didn't open the door for me. They didn't even keep the door open. I was just there like, wow, that is so rude.
Similar to like holding the door for someone
Right.
when you're trying to get into an elevator. In the US, the door just closes on its own. But I've noticed here, like people will close the door, we gotta go, like we're in a hurry.
I'm running.
Yes. Go to a cafe. I can leave my things on the table. Don't have to worry about something being missing. We went to a cafe. She went to the bathroom and then I went downstairs to go like order a slice of cake. She came out of the bathroom, you left my stuff here. And I go, girl, we're in Korea.
I know, that's a real blessing, right?
Yes, it's super nice.
Restaurant culture as well, I guess, is also very different. In England, famously, people are very reserved, quiet, and polite. So if you want to ask the waiting staff something at a restaurant,
Yep.
trying to make eye contact and waiting 10, 15 minutes. And so in Korea, going out for food or dinner for the first time and just hearing people shout, "Yogyo!" was a real shock to me and something difficult to get used to. But now, 5 years later, I can safely say my "저기요" is very loud and
Oh, there you
strong.
go.
Well, first of all, I have to say that I love my students that I've been teaching for 5 years in Korea, but there's definitely a big difference. Would you say that that's true in the US as well?
My students in Korea are very like self-disciplined. If I like ask them to do something, it really only takes one time. They want to get it done.
Yeah, there's a real level of dedication and diligence to their studies, which really surprised me straight away as well. I think something that I really love about Korean students as well is that the level of respect that they have for their teachers, I think is quite a lot higher.
Want to contribute or ask questions about things, and I feel like the way that my students in Korea do that is a bit more like conducive to the lesson. That's all from us for today, so we're gonna wrap up here.
Alright, I hope that you enjoyed our stories from today. 더 궁금한 이야기가 있다면 댓글 남겨주시고
다음에 또 만나요. It's not easy. It was fun though.
That was fun.